Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. So today's project, I wanted to share with you how I DIY'd this planner sticker storage using items I've had available at home and some Dollar Tree items as well. So let's just jump right in, and the first thing I did here was cut off the flaps that I had for this pizza box, and I just set those to the side because I wasn't going to need this for this project. So some of the materials that you may need I'm showing you here, but I'll definitely leave a list of the products that I used on the description box below, so check it out down there. So after I cut off the flaps, I grabbed my contact paper and wrapped it around the box like you would a gift. Now after I made this project, after I made this box, I realized I didn't have to do this. This was a little bit of excess product used, and definitely you can just use enough of the contact paper to wrap on the outside of your box. It doesn't have to entirely cover the entire bottom of the box because you're not going to see that. So once I cut off my contact paper, I proceeded to wrap it around the outside of the box like I mentioned and to show you here. And I just pulled it and made it nice and tight. Make sure to take all the air bubbles out and just wrapped it like you see here. So I decided to trim off some of the excess contact paper here just to make it a little more seamless for the box and clean it up a little bit. And then I'm also going to be adding a piece of cardboard that I had laying around just to make the inside of this box a little sturdier, because I've had it for quite a while and it was starting to give a little bit. So just to give it that extra support, I added a piece of cardboard, but that is not a necessary step. You don't have to do this step. So now I'm just thumbing through my 12 by 12 paper pad just to figure out which one I want, what kind of design I want the inside to have. And I decided to go with this little gray neutral cross or plus sign just on two parts of the flap. And then I was going to do it on all four sides of the flaps, but then, or all four sides of the wall, but then decided that I wanted to do it a little bit different. So I changed it up and used a second set of cardstock paper that you'll see in a little bit. Here I'm adding a little bit of the glue to the back of the paper and adhering it to the wall of the box. But I do have to say the glue was not sticky enough. It wasn't strong enough, so I did have to go back in and use double-sided sticky tape just so that it wouldn't come undone as I'm using it. And I did use some of the tape, so I just want to let you know that part. Also at this point here, I'm going to be adding the washi just to give it a little more decorative touch to the top of it. So when I'm looking at it, I have that little bit of bling, and I thought that was very, very cute. Again, this is totally optional. You don't have to do this part. So for the inside of the box, I'm going to be using this 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. This is just regular pink paper that you get from any of your local office supply store like Staples or Office Max. And I'm just folding them in half. I was lucky enough that the paper that I do have does fit perfectly inside the box. If not, you might have to trim the box up a little bit. And like you see here, I'm folding them down in half, and then now I'm going to put them up against each other and tape them down, top and bottom. And I'm doing it 2 sheets at a time, but I am going to be taping all of them together at some point. I'm just doing it 2 sheets at a time because it's a lot easier to work with 2 pieces of paper on your surface than it is to be having several sheets of paper going across your table. Now I do recommend that you work with these a bit at a time just so you don't overwhelm yourself with too much paper going across your table. It'll make it so much easier if you just do it 2 sheets at a time, and then those 2 sheets you merge with the other 2 sheets until you have all of them taped together. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trimming down the washi tape according to the dimensions of the first one that I used, and then I'm just going to stick them down. And then any excess washi tape that you do have, you're just going to fold it into the inside flap. You're not going to see it, so don't worry about that part. And then what I'm doing next is taking some of the packing tape and adding it to the paper just as extra support, so that while you're using it, the washi tape won't rip and the paper won't come apart as you're using it for your stickers. And here I am, now I'm taping the two of the sets together and following the same steps I did earlier, which was taping the back of the paper and then putting washi in the front and then having the extra support of the clear packing tape on top. I realized that when I was putting my accordion into my box that the ends are a little higher than the box itself, so I decided to measure it and trim off the end pieces only. And then I'm going to take some of the packing tape and adhere the accordion file that I made onto the box so they don't come undone and they don't slide around in the box itself. I did use some packing tape on the outer edges of the washi tape just to make sure that everything is secure, nothing comes undone, and it gives it a nice finished, shiny, cohesive look. I also made some really cute tab dividers with my label maker and some tape and some paper clips, and just added them to the tops of the paper just so I know what slot is what. Everything's marked. And there you have it, guys. I hope you liked it. It is adorable. I also made this double-sided bow or double bow here paper clip, and I'll be sharing the video on that one in the future. But I just wanted to go through and share with you guys what I did here as far as my accordion box for my stickers, and I still have room in the back here to grow. I really love it. I hope you did too. I really had a great time making this, and I'm very proud of myself for making something very, very cute like this. My girls loved it too, so I hope you liked it, and if you did, please make sure to leave me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe. I post videos weekly. Make sure to click on that notification bell so you'll be notified of future videos I post. Until next time, guys, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!